image is crazy, dog.
That's right. We are the Three Genz, and this is the playoff pick season recap edition of the Bottom Line Bobs. With that, that is the image. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's let the autopsy begin. All right. We are the Three Genz. Hannibal Buress, Kevin Bozeman, CJ Sullivan, three comics, gamblers, and friends. Together we are Three Genz. We just wrapped up the Circa Millions contest where we entered 5 picks against the spread each week, and now we're here to look at the autopsy of what the season was, maybe what lessons we've learned, and give some picks for the Super Wild Card Weekend Playoff Edition. Fellas, how are we doing today?
Today I'm good.
Is there a sense of relief that this is over? You can clean the hands like a blackjack dealer. Just fucking. That was it.
Not a relief, but it's just
Yeah.
I'm good because it's past. It's been all right. You know, I'm hockey Hannibal. That's what
You were
I
hockey
do.
Hannibal. You were all
That's what I
over
do.
those Avalanche last night, 8-2.
And so
Easy pick.
yeah, but so it's reflecting. I wish it was a better year.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that in a second.
Overall,
But yeah.
but it's just feeling good in general. It's warm out here in New York, a little bit
Okay.
unseasonably warm. It's doing good. How y'all doing?
Bozeman, you want to answer that one?
I mean, I'm all right. I'm in Indianapolis.
Okay.
It's nice here too. It's nice here. Last week was awful. Last week was like the worst fucking week because I fought so hard to try to get back to 500, and watching Cincinnati just gift.
Cincinnati. We'll get to that.
I'm glad they lost though.
Let's pull it up. You're right. They did have. They had the
decency to lose. Yes.
To lose like gentlemen. Absolutely. We always say that.
Houston, I'll let go. They were up 10, and then they took their foot off the gas, and they realized they wasn't going to the playoffs, even though they said they were going to try to win. But to be under 500 for an entire year.
So we went all right. So we went 2-3 last week to finish up the quarterly and the season at 41, 48-1. So collectively we're under 500. Bozeman, you brought up your Bengals, which was definitely the most disappointing loss of the week from anyone. I mean, it knocked a guy out of Survivor in the last week, which is insane. Houston was what it was. Bears lost a tough one. We won with Minnesota and Denver. So this is the finishing season. I went 2-0, 1-2, 18-13, 10-19, 13-16. You were close, Bozeman, but it doesn't even matter. We put it all together. That's a wrap. Not great. Let's take a look where we finished overall in the final standings here at the Circa Million contest. That would be tied for 3,582nd. 532nd, I'm sorry. Don't want to shortchange us there. Congratulations to Coin Hop, who won $1 million at 60, 29-1. We were slightly behind them.
What was the tiebreaker for them?
I believe tiebreaker was it came down to how many winning weeks you had. And one had 14, the other one had 15 or something like that.
Oh, shit. That's got to be tough for Bison Sports Cards.
Yeah, Bison Sports Cards got a bad beat on that one.
But that lets us know just how much work we gotta do.
Yeah,
we can't be fucking around.
No,
we can't
absolutely.
be betting with emotion and anything. We got to be straight shooters. Because what did we end up?
We went up 41, 48-1 right there, tied for 3,000.
So we're 20 games off pace.
Yes, and there's about 6,000 people in this contest. The top 100, I think I paid. I came in my other entry. I came in 300 something. That was 15 games above 500. That's how hard it is. You got to focus in. So either way, we did finish the quarter okay. Probably our best quarter. Who knows? That even wasn't enough as a top quarter paid. It was whatever, 4 losses or something like that. But we were close. I started to feel like we were getting there. We'll see in 26. We're going to run it back. We do have new knowledge of rosters this time, I think. Things we learned. Injury reports was a late addition to the Three Genz repertoire. Bijan Robinson was understood to be a good football player on intercontinental flights. So
actives and inactives?
Actives and inactives, which was important for last week. Motivation, things like that. How do we feel something we could bring into next year?
Just we need to pay more. We need to make focus on trends. We need to
trends. Okay, trends can be your friend.
When trends are, when things are trending one way, we should be catching the tail end on it.
Mm-hmm. I think maybe a purpose of who you think you like before the show begins would help as well. Like a locked in connection. And you say, all right, let's I don't want to see any looking at the phone. Let's take a look at the lines. No, we should know the lines coming in. We should. This is where we put the finished product out there.
This that statement you made feels personal, actually. Seems directed to one of us degenerate.
No, I'm not saying
it seems directed to just one of us specifically.
I'll take the heat, man. I'll take the heat.
We win as a team, we lose as a team. Well, this is what we're just trying to get everything together for next year. That's all we gotta say.
Take the heat. Got to prep more. I think we take more dogs.
I agree with that. We did take a lot of chalk, and it's easy to do that. And I mean, Hannibal did give us the bang track of the year.
Give me the points. Give me the points. Give me the points.
Give me the points. Give me the points. Give me the points.
Yeah, so I agree with that. I do think we have to need to look more dogs. There's contests. I know we do the shows and Thursday when the lines come out, but a lot of strategy with contests is they look for those dead numbers. Like let's say it's 4.5 on Thursday, and then an injury comes out or something. Next, it's 7. You go ahead and take that 4.5, no matter what, even if you like the team or not, just because it's the number. What is your theory on that?
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. And that should be set in.
Yes.
So you have to pick 5 games, and then that game is 4.5, and it moves to 7.
Mm-hmm.
Take the 4.5, and now we only have to pick 4 games.
Right. Absolutely. We'll have some rules that we take automatically as a team. It doesn't matter who you like, because who cares who we like? We've proven that doesn't matter. But if we come in, with a strategy like dead number, whatever, Tomlin is a dog, whatever the rule is, we do that.
All right, look, let's not dwell on the past. Let's look to the future. Let's try to make some money for us, and then the degenerate listeners that
absolutely the fans out there. Patty Ice says, "What's up, fellas? What's up, Patty? What's up, Patty Ice?" And let's get us into the playoffs. We got 6 games coming up here. Starts with Saturday afternoon. Rams are going to Carolina. This is a revenge game. Carolina beat them week 13, I believe it was, in a monsoon. I guess it's going to rain again in Carolina. Spread is up to 11. Total 46.5. Carolina backed their way into the playoffs. They're one of the worst playoff teams of all time. Statistically, they had a minus 69 point differential. Not good. Rams were one of the best teams in the league all year. They started leaking oil a bit. I personally think they're going to slaughter Carolina. What do you guys think?
I think that my best bet is going to be Rams team total over 27.5 points at minus 130.
Yes, I just played at 28.5. I don't care. I think they get into the 30s.
Yeah, I think they're gonna put some points up. Even with all those interceptions that Stafford threw against Carolina a few weeks ago, they still got 28. So
you're right.
They're gonna 27 and over 27.5 seems lockety lock.
Yeah, I like that as well. Hannibal, any opinion on this game?
It never rains in Southern California, said a famous group.
Yes, that's true.
And
Tony.
That's all I got. It never rains in Southern California. I would, if it was somebody else besides the Panthers, I would take those points. I would take those points. But yeah, I think we got
My counter argument to that was if it was someone else than the Panthers, there wouldn't be that many points to be given in a playoff game. But you're right. The rain could alter up the Rams. I mean, that's all. It's a timing offense, so who knows?
But they got such a good running game. They're so underrated as a running.
Not to step on your prop expertise, Bozeman, but Kyron Williams over 64.5 yards is a smash play.
Smash.
Yes.
I don't care how they get to the 28 points.
Right.
It could be Kyron Williams. It could be Puka. It could be Devontae Adams. It could be Parkinson. I don't give a shit. I'm just saying it's going over. So if you tell me Kyron Williams is a smash at 64.5, smash it is.
It is. All right. Now let's move on to a good game. And that is one you guys we're all invested in here. Packers, Bears. This is the third time they're playing in like 6 weeks, it seems like. This is crazy the way they've been running it back. And it's at night in Chicago. They say 30 to 40 mile an hour gusting cross winds. What else would you expect for a Packers-Bears game? Only like third or fourth time I think they played in the playoffs. I think the last time the Bears beat the Packers in the playoffs was the day after Normandy or some shit like that I heard, which is pretty wild. But a lot of investment. Hannibal, we know you have family in Wisconsin that you cannot have winning this game in Chicago. What are we all thinking? What's the vibe in Chicago going on for this
game? Chicago, I hope we run it. I don't want to run it. So the defense is not so exposed. I've been looking up who the best edge rusher prospects are, which I've never done before. When that's how much I'm caring about the Bears now. I'm like, who is it? Who do they need? Yeah, man.
It's that kid from Texas. I believe it's that kid from Texas A&M they'll be drafting. The defense. If they're getting the edge rusher. Hannibal, let me help you out there.
I'll take one of that Miami defense from last night. Dear Lord, what were they that first half? Where were these guys all year? How did they lose SMU? This team looked incredible. But anyway.
Yeah. Neither here nor there. I mean, it's Bears Packers. I got Jordan Love throwing an interception.
Great prop. Great prop, but that you can get that at minus 115.
Right. I can throw the interception. I can't. I mean, I'm just too emotionally invested to pick anything else. I think that the Bears will definitely. You're going to see a lot of Swift, especially you're going to see a lot of Swift. So
I like his prop.
So Swift is a good prop bet, and Jordan Love throwing an interception is a good prop bet. But if you ask me to pick, I'm just taking the Bears. I mean, of course I'm gonna take the Bears.
They are home dogs, and home dogs do well. Short home dogs do very well in the playoffs. Historically,
however, though, we did get some bad information. You guys want to share that?
Some bad information?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay, go for it.
The mush, Trent.
Yeah. Book it with Trent, famous on the gambling Twitter streets. He is a mush, Quan Mushes. He's already given out 10 plays of the year in 2026. It's only a week deep, and they've all lost. Yeah, he's on an insane bad run, and he just hammered the Bears. He has Indiana tonight. I already ripped my ticket up. I'm not even going to watch the game. But he has the Bears. That's not good. I kind of lean Packers in this game. I'd like the under, too, because these wins. And here's a good prop. Longest field goal in the game, 49.5 yards. We're going to go under. 40-mile-an-hour crosswinds. What are we talking about?
They're not going to even attempt the field goal from that.
Yeah, that's crazy. I know Santos did some voodoo last game and hooked them all in and stuff like that. But I mean, come on. Yeah, this game's going to be nuts. Both games have been great that they played this year. So the third one should be even better. I mean, obviously it's a theatrics, the onside kick, and then Caleb went off. But it seems like morale's a little bit lower in Chicago than it was, I'd say, a month ago.
Somebody brought up a interesting fact. The Packers' last win against the Bears.
They were just waiting for them to play them again.
Bears' last win against the Packers.
Oh, wow, that is an interesting fact. Look at that. Little nuggets, Hannibal. Maybe that's your angle for next year. Hannibal's nugget of the day. It doesn't give you a side, but it is a nice little nugget.
Why would McDonald's co-sign on that? Hannibal's Nuggets.
Oh, man. All right, so you two are the Bears. I kind of like the Packers. I like the under more, though. All right, let's move to Sunday, triple header Sunday. This is the game, probably the best game. Bills, Jaguars. It's a pick 'em here. I see Bills -1 as well. Pretty wild. I'm on the Jaguars all year. I have them to win the AFC. I'm 100-1 to win the Super Bowl. That's a very live ticket. Obviously, I think the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl, to be honest with you. Josh Allen's going to have to be Superman in this game. The Jaguars are just a better team. I think if you switch the decals, put the helmet on the other helmet and change the rosters, this line would be like 6. I think the Jaguars must smack them.
I think that the Jaguars will win. I think my better play is the over 51.5, though. I think it's going to be a shootout. I think Jacksonville's got lots of good receivers, but not great. Parker Washington plus 215 for a touchdown, anytime touchdown, on it.
Bank and is over 51.5. I love that. I have a sneaky ladder in this game, and that is Brandon Cooks for the Bills. His line is only 15.5. Ladder him up. I laddered him all the way up to 9. He had 100 yards last time he played. It was versus Philly a couple weeks ago. Yeah. They just got him. He's their only outside threat. Josh Allen's going to throw the ball 50 times in this game. He's just going to have to do Superman, because everyone's like, oh, if you can't win the Super Bowl without Lamar, Mahomes, and Burrow in the playoffs, when can you? Which is a little unfair, but I think he's going to have to.
Isn't he like minus 130 anytime touchdown?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm on that too.
I'd be shocked if he doesn't score.
I'm on that too.
Hannibal, what do you think? Nuggets.
I got no Nuggets, but
the Bills
they haven't been great on the road, man. So I do they've stunk it up on the road. I might have lost some bets on them or something during the regular season.
Did Miami and Atlanta give it to them?
Yep, that's true. Now, and they won one big game at New England, but in the playoffs, Josh Allen is 0-5 in or the Bills are at least 0-5 in the playoffs. I think. Yeah, he is.
No, you can say Josh Allen.
Well, I think Tyrod Taylor might have been the quarterback for one of them. Like McDermott might be 0-5. But Allen is definitely 0-4 for sure. 3 of them were at Arrowhead for sure. But at the same time, that's what they're saying. Like, well, they got the experience. Yeah, you got the experience of being 0-5 on the road. I mean, they know what that's like. They're going to know, like, yep, this is what it feels like. We're going to lose again on the road. Like, I don't know if experience is great when it comes to that.
Yeah. I think we're in agreement now on Jacksonville. I put a little bit more emphasis on the over, but I like Jacksonville.
All right. He likes the over. I like Brandon Cooks, and we're also doing a Parker Washington touchdown. And as Patty Ice brings up, they almost lost to the fucking Browns on the road, for God's sakes. These Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Good point, Brad Ice. All right, then the next game I might be in attendance. I'm still checking the flights in Philadelphia. San Francisco 49ers. Eagles, line's 4.5. I think jumped up to like 6. I've seen it came back down to 5.5, 44.5. It's going to be cold there. The Niners did not look good for Seattle in that last big game. They're still a little banged up. I think the Eagles lay it on them here. I don't trust their offense. They did blow the 2 seed, but I think this is the game. They will die. Their season will come to an end, but it's not going to be this week.
I don't like this one. I don't like this one at all. I think the Eagles will win, but I could definitely see the 49ers covering. It's just that when the Eagles offense shut down, they shut down. Yeah, they're like, we're done. We are done. Yeah. We're not even completing a pass. That is how done we are.
Yeah,
they're hiding plays.
If it happens once, you're like, okay. But if it's more than once, when you go an entire half, I don't like it. I think it's time to put some faith in my guy Saquon Barkley.
Yes.
So let's go. What's his over under for rushing?
It is about 77, something around there, 79, 79 maybe.
The 49ers, it's their defense. It's just they get sharp.
They're depleted.
Yes. So Saquon over on his
I like it.
Yeah.
And Hannibal says they are hiding plays. A lot of Eagle fans say that. I'm familiar with them. They're burying them underground. They're not just hiding them. They are sitting, and then they're not.
And they forgot where they put them.
Yeah, they're like a squirrel looking for their nut.
Where they put those? No, the good plays. Where's the good plays at?
Yeah, where's that? Up the playbook in the playoffs, man. It's been strategy, dog. They've kept it conservative.
Where is that Super Bowl playbook? I did. Speaking of your Saquon, he's been doing quotes all week. He watched the movie Whiplash. He's very pumped. I talked to a guy who worked out with him this week because he's buddies with his brother, and he said not only can he not walk for 2 days, but he's locked in. He's a demon, and apparently McCaffrey might have said something. They make up bulletin board stuff, but he said they're going to fuck him up. Quote unquote, they're going to fuck him up from Saquon Barkley.
Let's go. Let's go, Eagles. Saquon, over 79.5. That's mine.
But you like the points with San Fran. I get it.
I said if I had to, I'd take
if you had to, and you don't have to.
Absolutely.
And that's a good lesson for the Three Genz.
I am not touching that.
We don't have to push things that we don't have to. I think that was part of the problem too. You know,
there's other plays out there. There are other plays out there. So yeah, let's go. Let's go, Saquon.
All right.
Other thing for our overall.
Yeah.
We gotta do the show to get in Thursday night football because Thursday night is an edge.
Thursday night is an edge, and you're a specialist. We'll work around that. We should not be afraid of Thursday. No one else does play them. But you're right, and Thursday is definitely your specialty. I agree. Thursday is definitely on the table
for the home team. Mostly home teams.
Whatever's gonna put us in our give us in our best light. I tell these young comics, I go, whatever it is to put you in your most creative spot, fucking do it. If it's a coffee shop, if it's a train station, if it's your bedroom, that's where you do it.
Okay.
Same thing. Thursday night. If that's our night. Sunday.
Yeah. Same thing if we need an Amazon Prime game, we do an Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. It's Amazon Prime. It may not be Thursday night. It might be an Amazon Prime thing.
Right. It might be a Prime, might be a London game, whatever it is. Let's just put it on. They all go to the win. They all cash the same. Speaking of which, then we wrap up Sunday night. New England Chargers. This is a good, nice, tough game here. Old Patriot logo. Shout out to Cole D, who made these slides for me, by the way. 3.5 is the line, 46. Harbaugh, they rested the starters last week, so they should be a little bit healthier, even though that O-line is still a mess. Personally, I don't think the Patriots are capable of taking advantage of this O-line. I like the Chargers here, at least getting to 3.5, if not money line upset. What do you guys think?
And there's my first disagreement. I don't know. I think Justin Herbert, I think it's just so easy to pick Justin Herbert in the playoffs. He's had some.
It's true. Justin Herbert has some of the most stout, or whatever the word is, online defenders too. They bend over backwards to defend Justin Herbert. Like, he doesn't have the right protection, right receiver, because they get enamored by his ball. He's basically a surfer Jeff George, if you ask me.
He's a
beautiful ball. Throws a beautiful ball, but it's just he's a mega talent. But it just doesn't work sometimes.
Sometimes it doesn't come together. I think that 46 is a little low.
A little low? Okay.
I like the Patriots and I like the over. Slightly.
Patriots have a full roster pretty much. They've gotten healthier. Stephon Diggs, congrats to him. His court case just got pushed till after the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Boston judge. That's what a coincidence. That's great that he can wait. They can play throughout the season and not have to face the charges of choking his chef. Anyway, Hannibal, what do you think about this Charger Patriot game?
Give me Henderson anytime touchdown.
Yes,
I'll take that. And then I like the Patriots at home, man.
Yeah,
man. Patriots. It's cold, man. Cali can't handle the cold like that.
That's true. LA in the cold, not easy.
Is it supposed to be really cold?
I mean, it's
global warming just popping up everywhere these days.
That's true. You guys were just saying you're in New York, Hannibal. You're just saying how warm it is, right?
True that. That is right. That is correct. Sunday, 40. Is that the Monday game or that's the?
This is Sunday night.
This is Sunday night. Oh, 40. It's gonna get cold at night.
It'll get cold.
30-ish. Not terrible.
Yeah, 37 would be all right. But at the same time, the Patriots are probably more designed for it. So I like it. I'll just take the points. Just I think the Chargers keep it close. Anyway.
All right.
But Monday night, last game, speaking of close games, Houston at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh wins, of course, when we don't take them as a dog at home. They only lose when they as a small favorite versus the Browns or some shit. I mean, that's just what Tomlin does. He loses games versus the Browns. Then he looks in that big windshield. And he says, let's go and beat the Ravens, which I love that saying too. My windshield's bigger than my rear view because it sounds good, but also like, wait a minute, isn't everyone's windshield bigger than a rear? What are you talking? Like, what's that even mean? Like, it should be bigger than your rear view. That's how cars are built. But that's the point. That's not the point. Mike Tomlin wins. He's in the playoffs. Ravens lose. Harbaugh is fired. And now the big bad Houston Texans come to downtown, laying 3 on Monday night, which the Steelers have won 23 home Monday night games in a row. They haven't lost since 1991 at home on Monday night.
Wow.
I think this is the one they lose. To be honest with you, I think this Texans seems good.
The one problem I have with picking the Texans going to the Super Bowl is I don't think they score enough touchdowns. Pittsburgh is good at mucking this game up. I think over 3.5 field goals is a lockety lock.
Well, now you're talking about my guy, Kami Farbarn, the apostrophe. He has had his prop is over 1.5 field goals. He's hit that 24 out of the last 27 games.
Yeah,
he's literally the only thing we should be betting on, period. Every week. All the other shit we're just guessing. Farbarn will make 2 field goals though.
Yeah, it's minus 220 for that, but still.
I know. Well, they keep adjusting the juice, so you can there's other ways around it. You can do fantasy points or whatever, extra point you could
parlay. He's got the
but to me sometimes Bozeman, the juice is inconsequential. It's going to win. Matter. Lay the goddamn thing. I mean, you'll lay it with Scooble pitching on on a Wednesday afternoon. You'll lay 220 with Chris Sale. So fuck it, let's lay it with Fairbarn.
I got you. I'm with you.
So this should be a game. I mean, there's talks that Tomlin could be fired if they lose this game because they have not won a playoff game, I think, in 10 years or something like that.
They're 0-6 his last 6 games, and he hasn't covered a spread in any of those.
Yeah. He has the 3rd longest tenure in NFL coaching history of not winning a playoff game, like still being employed while not winning a playoff game.
Because they're so busy going, how did they make it to the playoffs?
Yeah. I know.
Keep going. Wait, who? How?
Right.
It's inconsequential when he loses because they shouldn't have been there in the first place.
Yes. The other 2, of course, were it was the Bengals coach forever.
Marvin
Lewis. Yeah,
Marvin Lewis had some sort of evidence or something against the ownership. They tried to fire him, and he would just put some pictures down and be like, "Are you sure you want to do this?"
And the other one was shockingly Jim Mora, who went to 0-6 in his career in the playoffs. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Here's Mike Tomlin. Steelers Monday night. I think this is where the streak ends. I think this is where everything ends. As a matter of fact, I think they fire Tomlin, and then the Ravens hire him, and then the Steelers hire Harbaugh, and they switch that, and they go 16 years. Again, just switch coaches.
That'd be great.
That'd be the best way to do this rivalry. But I'm gonna lay the 3 with the Texans. I think this defense is just. Did that one play Aaron Rodgers did when he was running for the first down? Then he's halfway through. He's like, "Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not finishing this 6-yard run. This is crazy. I'm 42, and he just took a knee." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." And that was versus Baltimore. Wait till you see what these Texans defense does. So I'm gonna lay 3 here.
DK Metcalf is returning, and he's gonna be rested.
Yeah,
he's gonna be taking his supplements. His vitamins. And I believe in Tomlin, and I'm ready to hear another special quote. Give me the Steelers +3 at home for history.
Yes, for history.
Are you just going to take the Steelers? Are you going to money line them?
Yeah, money line that. I like that. Listen, Tomlin as a dog, home on Monday night. That's a good formula.
Yeah.
That is a tough one, dude. That is like the only logical thing to pick the Steelers is Tomlin at home on Monday night. And I think the NFL did that purposely. It's like, we got to give this team a fighting chance.
Well, the Texans are usually the Saturday afternoon playoff game darling. That first Saturday afternoon game that no one gives a shit about. And they're usually going against Andy Dalton for some reason. Yeah. And then so they put them on Monday night. And now Andy Dalton, coincidentally, the backup of Carolina, will be in that Saturday afternoon game versus the Rams. But
what year did they start doing playoff games on Monday night?
Well, just recently when they added the 7th team to make it super wild card week.
So last year or the year before?
Yeah, last couple of years, I think.
Okay.
So there it is. It's no longer called Super Wild Card Weekend, though, fellas. Make sure you don't say that. And the NFL wants them to know that they never brought that up. That was never a thing. But for the last 2 years, they did say it was a thing. And now, I don't know, they're shoving it down our throats. So there it is. Those are good picks. We got them out there. And we used some trends. We took some dogs. We took some props. It's should be a good weekend there.
Yeah. Well, Jets, it was fun. It wasn't the results we wanted, but it was fun. It was fun.
So next year we're going to have another entry, of course. We're going to be much more sharpened. I think we might add the survivor pool to it, where we just pick one team to win. Just why not split that? All they have to do is win outright. You just can't use them twice. I think it might be more of a kind of not baby steps, but maybe we need to bring it down, scale it down a little bit as well. It's also a fun contest. We'll add that. We'll add that in there. Listen, we'll have our off-season meetings. We're gonna check the film. We're gonna see where we went wrong. We went right. There'll be spreadsheets. We'll get some sabermetrics in there, and we're gonna learn all the rosters.
All right, Jets.
All right.
Parting words there, Three Genz. Good season. Good luck at the playoffs. Let me find a good hit for you. Oh, make sure you, of course, follow Kevin Bozeman, Hannibal Buress, and CJ Sullivan on all the socials. Go to their websites for any comedy dates or any of that other stuff for their picks. We're not saying we're booking with Trent Fade, but tread lightly when it comes to the playoff weekend.
Peace.
All right, there it is. Right. That is it for the Three Generates.